Okay, you are ready just as we are ready. So sit back and let's enjoy it together. But while we do that, we can ask our sensitive viewers to watch out for flash images. Once again, welcome to the show. I'm Ogichukwose.
And I'm Anne Nwawado. Welcome. Let's begin the show right here in Lagos. It's the 50th birthday of the Operations Superintendent with Chevron Nigeria, Pastor Joseph Rotimi Ibidun. He celebrated the Big 50.
Table set in a beautifully decorated hall in the highbrow Victoria Island. The celebrant, Pastor Joseph Rotimi Ibidun, popularly called Big Joe, and his wife Grace made their first entry as they were warmly welcomed. Pastor Joseph Rotimi Ibidun, who was born on July the 6th, 1969, turned 50 with all the pomp and pageantry. And what better way to celebrate than this well put together event in his honor? Family, friends, especially colleagues, all got in the mood of the celebration to honor a man described as a role model, reliable and truthful. After the cocktail, the celebrant and his wife Grace changed their clothing into another beautiful attire and made a re-entry, supported by friends. In a short exhortation at the event, the lead pastor at Harvest House Christian Center, Reverend Bimini Eboda, spoke on the subject, attaining the next level and also lauding the celebrant.
So what determines the next season is my response to the preceding, to the previous season of life. My prayer for you, Pastor Joe, in this new year that you have started or stepped into, is that may God give you a fresh hunger for His word and a stronger appetite for His presence.
He's gone away, I don't know where he can be, my baby, but I'm gonna find him. So open-hearted, he never did me wrong, and I was the one, but we got falling down.
The sermon opened the way for Goodwill messages, beginning with his
I'm
brother.
telling you, if you ask him, Rojo, please, I need 50,000 naira. It's not as if he cannot afford it, but he may not give it to you. But tell him I have this plan. I've laid out this plan and I want to work with it. He will tell you what's the budget. If you say 500,000, he can run with you. That is him.
The Goodwill messages are indeed endless.
Joe was the first electrician that I know in the house of the family that housed me then in Kaduna. Very lovely family. I know that I needed some electrical points, and the only person I could go to was Joe. And he came, he was just a handyman. He could do anything.
From our secondary school days, like his brother said, we all went to government secondary schools. But even at that, we got the best out of it and we made good use of it because he was somebody who was hardworking. He never gave up.
I can tell you, Joe is hardworking, is selfless. There is nowhere you want to have an occasion. If Joe is aware of it, he will be there, not just as an onlooker, but to support.
There are more sides to the Celebrant. Only a few knows he has some magical skills which he showed to thrill his guests.
So whenever we want to move from one point to the other, we just hold on to the magic wand and we invite the assistants to come over and take it over. Abracadabra, hocus pocus, Rotimi Ibidun. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And continue to enjoy yourselves.
God has been watching over my going out. I travel by road, by air, and I walk on the sea in the Niger Delta, and the Lord keeps my family while I'm away as well. So I have every reason to celebrate, call friends together to come rejoice with me, and that is what we're seeing today.
What is a birthday celebration without the cutting of the cake?
40, 50, 60.
And then family, friends and other well-wishers joined in.
We can even join them. We can join them.
The wife dedicates a special song to her husband.
Unto the Lord be the glory, great things He has done. Unto the Lord be the glory, great things He has done. Through Him I have learned to be patient. Through Him I have learned to trust God. He has taught me over the years to know that with God nothing is impossible. No matter how difficult it is, He helps me know that God is still in the business of doing it, and I really appreciate Him for that.
The floor is open, and first is the couple alone.
Our love is like a ship on the ocean. We're sailing with a cargo full of love and emotion. Are you ready now? Come on, come on, come. Said I let you know you got no shine. Said I let you.
And then everyone got right in, having fun with the couple. It was indeed non-stop fun for not just the celebrant and his wife alone, but also those who came to celebrate with them. Joseph Rotimi Ibidun is a graduate of Electrical and Electronics Engineering from the Kaduna Polytechnic and University of Liverpool. He's worked at the Nigerian Television Authority (NTA) before joining Chevron Nigeria Limited in November 1996 for more than 22 years. He is currently Operations Superintendent with Chevron, a pastor at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, and a member of Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, COREN. Pastor Joseph Rotimi Ibidun is married to Grace, and they are blessed with 3 children. Here is wishing him a very happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday to him, and all the best is what we're wishing him.
We do.